Hey y'all, so I am actually getting prepared to head out of town for the weekend, and this is not the particular content that I would have liked to have covered, but I certainly feel like it would have been a missed opportunity to not talk about this, especially seeing that I have been talking about for the past couple of weeks here how black media personalities, news commentators, and political analysts have been going over and beyond to insult, dismiss, and literally verbally attack black voters. And so, just here recently, okay, you have Symone Sanders, most recognized for her commentating on CNN, tweeting, Uncle Luke is no political mastermind or strategist. Why do black men keep popping up with their unsolicited opinions about Kamala Harris? I'm gonna tell y'all why this is downright disgusting and problematic. It's because these same people have had no problem when the unsolicited opinions, the unsolicited political opinions were coming from Chance the Rapper, were coming from Cardi B, and they come from J. Cole, when they come from 21 Savage, when they come from Jussie Smollett. But now, when that political opinion deviates even a little bit from the mainstream, main theme narrative, now all of a sudden, political opinions from hip-hop artists, from personalities, from black men are unsolicited. Go figure. Yes, we are talking about Uncle Luke, the beloved hip-hop legend. Not only do you disrespect this man as an elder, you literally disrespect the fact that this man has freedom of speech. They've never had a problem with entertainers, comedians, talking on the behalf of black people until it was the ones that they didn't agree and align with. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. Now all of a sudden your opinions are unsolicited. Do we see how dangerous this is? Literally, over the past couple of weeks, we have been tag teamed. Every couple of days is another news personality coming out. The past couple of weeks, we have literally been everything from stupid, ignorant fools to dumb A's to Russian bots to now we have unsolicited opinions. Just here a couple of weeks ago, you had Bakari Sellers coming out tweeting the misogyny Kamala Harris is going to be on the receiving end of from black men this cycle is going to be something to behold. It's sad, but expected. Are you kidding me? So now every time a black man voices some type of political concern or opinion, it's misogyny. This is the new buzzword, the new trigger word that they are using to emotionalize black people and to weaponize the black vote. These people are literally coming out in full force every single turn to verbally assault and attack Black people. And this just takes it to another level when you literally sit here and say, Black men, shut the heck up. Your opinions are unsolicited. You have no voice or no say in this. We don't give a crap about what you think right now. And this has been happening. This has been building up for months, years now. Particularly trying to leave Black men out of the discussion. Blame it on misogyny, right? Because it's not about her actual record. It's not about things she's done. We can't have concern with that. Even the optics. For Black men to even talk about their opinion on the optics, right? Of the pandering she's done. The people she's affiliated herself with. They have every right to that opinion. And to now tout this idea or this narrative that only political analysts and strategists can have a voice or a say, not only is it completely disingenuous, it's dangerous. Now you have this organization that was created called Black Women Vote. And don't misunderstand me, okay? I don't have a problem with people creating spaces for people that have similar ideas and thoughts. Where my problem comes in is when the verbiage and the language you begin to use starts to look like an agenda. And it literally snowballs into what we're seeing now. And so I want to give a shout out to The Way. I actually came across these clips in a video that he did. And I'm going to link this below because it was a very good video, very thorough. It talks about gynecocracy versus matriarchy and how that affects Black politics. And so y'all be sure to check that out. It's a very good video.
Well, children, where there is so much racket, there must be something out of kilter.
And this is a tribute to Sojourner Truth. And the video starts off saying, well, children, where there is so much racket, there must be something off kilter. I think that is so ironic to the noise we are hearing about Kamala Harris. Yet, instead of people seeing it as something real and taking these concerns, taking heed of these concerns, they literally double down on the buzzwords, the trigger words, and the verbal assault and attacks, right?
Sojourner Truth was a truth teller. She spoke truth knowing that it might make people uncomfortable, but that these truths must be spoken. When I think about what it means to say, ain't I a woman, it is commanding the respect we deserve.
She was challenging them to see her not simply as another woman, but as a Black woman, to acknowledge her Blackness, because it was just as important as her womanhood.
In today's political climate, there has not been full recognition of the contributions of Black women to the building of our democracy.
Our voices are not being included in a real way in the mainstream media movement that has happened. Even the Women's March, it's like, keeping it real, sisters ain't coming out here in pussy hats, okay? Like, we're just not doing it.
Transgender women of color, I think, have a really close relationship with the broader feminist movement because it's really about who has agency and control over one's own body.
Black women are still carrying women's rights, human rights, equal rights. Really, just as my grandmother used to say, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Her response to really patriarchy, her response to sexism, and her response to white racism really allows for this movement, Black feminists, to have a foundation that brings us to have the hardest and most courageous conversation.
Black women vote. We are mothers, daughters, sisters, girlfriends, and sorors. We are trendsetters, social mavens, activists, and influencers. Fact. In 2008 and 2012, Black women voted in record numbers, demonstrating that we are the building blocks of a winning coalition. But despite our growing voting and economic influence, America's 23 million Black women's voices are still the most overlooked in the political process. Black women vote by sharing our stories and organizing our networks. We shape and influence national conversations from hashtag Black Girl Magic to hashtag Say Her Name. We know that there is power in numbers, and we are stronger together.
Did you notice at the beginning of that, we're Black mothers, sisters, sorority sisters, girlfriends?
We are mothers, daughters, sisters, girlfriends, and sorors.
Not wives. Y'all don't think that was done intentionally? And you can say whatever you want about statistics. But the fact of the matter is, my grandma was a wife, married for 61 years before my grandpa passed. My mom is a wife. My sister is a wife. 5 of my aunts, wives. That was done intentionally, okay? Because they know the term wife defines a union of 2 people under one roof. So this overreach to continually disconnect the Black man from the Black woman is never ending. This has been happening, and it's so, I caught that, right? And it's very subtle. They just threw that in there. But that means something. That was done intentionally to further create the divide and the disconnect in Black women's mind.
Black women need to vote because, one, we are increasing in number as the head of our household. So if Black women vote, everything changes. And that's not an overstatement. That's not a guess. That is facts and figures.
We have a voice, and our voice matters. We have to encourage, embrace, and educate our young women. And only we can do that. So I feel that it's very important for us to get our voice heard.
We are the leaders. We lead everywhere we go. We may not carry the title, but we influence and we change the landscape of wherever we are.
And this election is too important for us not to show up in number.
Do y'all see what I'm saying? Do you see the wording? Do you see why it makes sense when Symone Sanders wants Black men to shut up? When she says Black men have unsolicited opinions, because this is what they're banking on. This is what they care about. I don't have a problem with organizations of people coming together with common goals and common ideas. I don't have a problem with that. But it's literally when you use terms and keys and you say things to create this, basically, Black men don't matter. It doesn't matter. Black men, shut up. Black men, you don't have a voice in this. I'm trying to see, when exactly did black men become misogynistic? I'm trying to see at what point did that happen. It's 2016, it certainly didn't look like that, according to any information that I came across. Where is this data to back up the claims that black men won't vote for Kamala Harris because they are misogynistic? Why does this keep being pushed? Looking at a chart from 2016, 80% of black men voted for Hillary Clinton. 80%. That is a overwhelming majority. 80% of black men voted for Hillary Clinton, a woman. I don't remember these misogynistic conversations back in 2016. We're just in early 2019. We're barely getting in there. But now all of a sudden, somewhere within going on 3 years, all of a sudden black men are misogynistic now, overwhelmingly. So the point of this video is, make no mistake, okay? All of this is not without rhyme or reason. 53% of white women voted for Trump in 2016. 53%. But somehow, I do not see media personalities, news analysts coming out calling white women ignorant, stupid fools, dumb A's, Russian bots. Can you imagine the backlash if there was an article that came out telling white women that they need to vote like they're men? Can you imagine? And then there is not an overwhelming, if you go on Twitter, go on Facebook, get active into where these spaces are, where these people are talking about these things. These are not people saying, hey, we're going to vote for Trump over Kamala Harris. This is not an overwhelming amount of people saying this. Basically, people are saying, we don't like Kamala Harris. How stupid do you think we are? We just told you we thought Black Lives Matter. We just told you we hated the industrial prison complex. We just told you that we're tired of police treating black people. And you literally, your choice for us is not only a cop, because it's not even about that. It's about a dirty cop. You think we're so stupid? What, you thought we were playing? And they are literally trying to make us think we're crazy. They think it's not mostly, overwhelmingly, they don't think this, but they're trying to act like it. Like it's not overwhelmingly about her record, when it is. So this attempt to silence black men in this way, this attempt to assault, verbally assault and attack black voters, it's not coincidence. It's not by chance. They're literally tag teaming us. They're taking turns. Who's next up to gatekeep? And hopefully this will tell and show y'all something going into 2020.